guys, hope everything fine with you. We come into the topic talking about this destination we saw here, like everybody want to go there at some point to the desert and take picture. We saw on the social media those influencers, those some TV reality star. We have a lot in France out there selling some dreams without telling the truth, without telling like the modern slavery in Dubai. So we will talk about that. Be ready, make yourself comfy. Don't hesitate to leave comments on that. Subscribe if you didn't did it yet. And let's go right now to talk about that modern slavery we have right now.
Lips locked on the sidewalk skyline.
As we know, it's popular. This destination, Dubai, become a population for all the Instagrammer we have, all the social person we have. They all want to go there. They all want to live in that lifestyle. We heard about, but we don't really know about, and they all want. Some are ready to risk everything on that. They don't know what they can risk to that country, to that not that country, because it's not a country, guys, but to that place. And this is why we have to denounce that. We have to talk about that more. We will talk about that. Less people gonna fall for that, because sometimes for the love of money, for the love of some kind of fame on the social network, they ready to risk everything. They don't think about the consequence on that. And that's why we need to talk more about that, to denounce that. And yes, it's cool to go there to visit as a tourist, but we have to go in the... And also, we know a thing. This is the modern slavery. Like, modern slavery could be on prostitution level, but in other case. And we see many ads for foreigners. They put in ad for massage, for therapist massage, and all kind of stuff. We know gonna have happy ending on that. They put in so many ads, and it's not hard to find them. And they really risk it all with all the risk coming. And sometimes they didn't think about the risk. They just say, I can make extra bucks. I will be in the great destination. I will have beautiful photo for my network. And yeah, I want to live that dream. And that dream most of the time become a nightmare. But it takes time to understand that for most of the people. They have to live the nightmare to understand it was a nightmare. So that's why we have to understand all of that. And we have to also understand the rules there in the Emirate country. They have kind of some rules. And those rules didn't help the foreigner people, especially less than the woman who came there. Because as we know, one of the rules I learned is women in Dubai can go to prison if they are raped. Like, if you get raped, you can go to prison, because for them, having relation outside of marriage is illegal. You understand that? And it's not exaggeration. It's really their law as their country. The country of Emirate is like that. They're really traditional on some kind of thing. And women going there, putting their life in whole life. They put in their life. They can go to jail. They can have so many things happen to them because of their love for money. So we have to know about that. Just for and buy luxury stuff, you ready to risk everything? Also, let me give a little talk about the construction worker in Dubai. We know everything builds so fast. Everything goes so fast. Big building in big house, so quick. They sell in everything, they go so fast, but we don't never pay attention about the worker there, the people who came to work in those places, and the way the condition they were treated. Because they always say they have two sides of Dubai. They have the side with luxury stuff with they show for the person, and the other side is the people who have to do the work. And it seems quick, it seems easy, everything saying like that, but there are people suffering, came there, they take their passport, and they make them work in hours, like in biggest hours in the world, and they treat them like slave, like literally, and the pay didn't came well as we think. So yes, they put them all together like in bunk bed. They make them also on the research. I make some verification. It's illegal for the worker agency to make the worker coming from a foreign country to pay for the visa when they came here, but is in the real is not, they are not protect. They don't protect the foreign people coming. They only more protect the Dubai people, but not the foreigner. So we have to understand also that the way they work, and most of the time when they come to that place, they have to pay. They also they take their passport because they want to control you, so they will take the passport. It's illegal for them to do that, but also as well they will not be protected. They will try to come to, if someone, a foreigner, try to call the police in Dubai for another Dubaiot, most of the case the foreigner will go to jail. They will make sure you go to jail. The Dubaiot always gonna win between you. Yes, the law is against other foreigner. So if you can come, if you have some money, you as influencer or some celebrity personality come there with money, they will be able to spend money living the kind of lifestyle, stay in their lane. But if they want to defend themselves, use a bit, they have some injustice, they want to go to the law, is completely different. They're not gonna receive you. They're never gonna treat you as a Dubaiot. You're not a Dubaiot for them. You're always gonna remain a foreigner. And that's the thing also we have to understand. So yes, when we know more a bit about that, we have to stop dreaming about something like that. And especially stop selling your soul, selling yourself for a kind of money, because it don't worth it at the end. And it could be for the sex seller, the woman who go, and sometimes some men who go to get some easy money, or the construction worker who didn't get treated well as the same. Of course, I know some will come for a few years and make a money and go back to their country. That it could happen. They can do that smart like that, because the difference for the construction worker, they came to change their life, to make money. So they work, sometimes they make a sacrifice. But we have to understand the way the slavery model work there is really, for 2022, we need to denounce that. We cannot close our eyes and say everything is perfect. It's never gonna be perfect in those kind of place. And loving to travel, because of so much stuff about those kind of destination, will scare me a bit to go there, and to just, as a tourist, being responsible there, knowing what they did and what all the expat people, especially women, the way they see women. That's sad. So leave your comment, your feedback about that. We see in the next video. Take care of yourself. Take care of your heart. We see in the next video. Peace.